Now they say that you can't really have a sense of humour if you play chess, but if you looked at some of my games, you will know that is incorrect. I'm sure you feel the same pain occasionally yourself. And this next puzzle is obviously a constructed position, but I think it's a really beautiful example of the creativity that you can find behind the ideas in chess, and some magic involved, and also a bit of sense of humour. Now this is created, I believe, by an American named Sinkman, and it's white to play, white going up the board. And what is the quickest way to win this game, to checkmate black? I'll give you a bit of a clue. The king can still castle, if it helps, and you want to use kind of a ladder technique here. Try to think what black's next move will be, and every move you're doing here, you're only leaving black with one option to step up the board, and it has some beautiful harmony to the solution here. Pause now if you need more time to try and solve this one. Well, the solution is castles queenside, and the reason this is the first move is that the white king gets nearer to the queen side, and we will see that this is very important later on. Now, what is black's only move? Well, he has to take the pawn. There's no other square the black king can go to, and this is where we start this very harmonious and beautiful strategy. And here we want to force the black king all the way to this square. So we play rook to d8. Beautiful. It's just visually beautiful because the black king can now no longer step backwards or to any of these squares because they're all covered. So in order to solve this puzzle, you must also think about what your opponent's replies are going to be. Very important in chess. And the king now steps up the board, and we just repeat the process. The rook comes up. The black king only has one square to go. You can probably see how this is going to end now. The king has to come up. The rook now comes here, and again the black king cannot go to any of these squares. It can only capture the pawn, and our rook just stops it from retreating. And I love the way the rook can dominate the king in such a way here. We repeat the process all the way until the black king has to come into the corner, and now it's checkmate with this fantastic finish. And again, I think there is some sense of humour with this, but the harmony there is quite phenomenal, and I think a beautiful example of how you can use your rook to maximum effect. Remember, like and subscribe to the channel. Cheers.